Hello friends, today I am going to make adirasam, ariselu, which is made out of rice flour. I'll show how to make it. Come. We need 1 cup of raw rice, which we will wash thoroughly 2 to 3 times to remove all the dirt, and then we will soak it in enough water overnight. You can also soak it for 4 to 6 hours, that is also sufficient, but I am going to soak it for overnight. I have soaked it overnight. So now I'll remove this water and we'll dry this. Spread it on a clean cloth and let it dry for half an hour without fan. Naturally let it dry. It's almost half an hour. It is dried and nicely dried. It is enough. Now we'll gather this and take it into the mixer jar and grind it to fine powder. Don't fill the jar. Just take half or less than half of the jar the rice, then we will grind it. I have taken the sieve which has the finest pores because I want fine powder. Now we will sieve the powder. The remaining residue again I will grind it to fine powder. Keep it closed because we wanted to retain the moisture in the flour. Final sieving. The residue which comes out of this, we will not be using this. We will be using it for any other purpose, that is for when you make dosa batter or idli batter, we can use this. We'll take 3/4 cup of jaggery, made into tiny pieces, and little water, that is a quarter, less than a quarter cup of water I am using to make the syrup. We will melt it on low to medium temperature in between. Once the pieces melt, we will strain it into another vessel. It's melted, all the will transfer to another bowl for straining. Now this is the part where we have to be very careful. The consistency of this jaggery syrup is very important. It has to be a soft ball consistency. I'll show you how we'll get that. No, still we want one more string to come. Let's wait. Yes, we got the soft ball consistency, see? Like this. It should not become very hard. We'll switch off the stove. Further it should not be cooked. We'll add a little, I grinded 3 parts of cardamom. Add 1 teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoon of pure ghee. Give a good stir. Now we will add the rice flour little by little because we don't want lumps here. This is a soft consistency what I wanted. Little 1 tablespoon of rice flour is left. No problem, leave it. We can use it for some other purpose. Now we'll shift it into, transfer this into another bowl because we don't need further cooking. Pour 1 spoon of til oil over it so that the dough does not dry up. Yeah. spread it all over, and we'll close the lid and let it rest for at least 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, my dough is ready. See, it is soft when you can touch. It's nice. I stopped the flour before it becomes hard. See, it should be soft like this. You should not get cracks when you make the adirasam. Yeah. After resting overnight, see, this is nicely made. Now it is all set for making the adirasam. I'll show you. Take some oil in the fingers and take a small ball, lemon size. Yeah, according to your wish, the bigger or smaller. Just spread it lightly. See, there is no cracks on the edges. It should be like this. Apply some til over this. It gives a very good flavor. Let's see whether the oil is hot. Yes, it is hot. Yeah. We'll slide slowly one. Don't disturb it. Slowly let it get the color, then we will flip it. Cook it on low medium flame. Don't increase the flame, it will burn. Got the color. Just place like this and slowly press it to remove the excess oil. That's it. It's ready. See? Adirasam is ready to be served. I would like to share a small tip with you. After resting it for 8 hours, the dough, when you take it out for making the adirasam for frying, you check the dough. So if you find the dough little hard, then just add 2 tablespoons of hot water, the required amount, and make it a soft dough. And if the dough is too thin, then add just 1 tablespoon of rice flour into it. Then knead it and leave it for 1 to 2 hours. Then you make it. So it will come really soft. Try making it and enjoy it. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.